Good morning, church. This is Sue O'Hanlon, and I'm here to bring you the refresh for Wednesday, September 11th. Until I looked at the calendar just now, it didn't even register that this would be aired on September 11th. And I want to just acknowledge there are so many things that I could be sharing if I had realized that, and I apologize that I didn't. But that's not the direction that I felt like the Lord wanted me to share today. So first I want to read to you from Deuteronomy 4, chapter 39. And it says, "Acknowledge and take heart this day that the Lord is God in heaven above and on the earth below. There is no other. Keep his decrees and commands, which I am giving you today, so that it may go well with you." You know, as I start each day, I do always want to acknowledge that, God, you are God and I am not. You created this beautiful world all around us. You created all the plants and all the animals, and you created us, and you chose to love us. And in that, I give praise. And I thank you that you are bigger than me. Those are some things I want to pray in the morning as I wake and begin my day. But I also want to talk about, from there, I was touched during Pastor Dar's sermon a couple weeks ago when she showed the timeline of all the time that we have in our week. And she had, I think it was Jude and Levi holding the two ends of the string. And she put on little papers to represent how much time, this is all the time in the week. This is how much time we sleep. This is how much time we work. This is how much time we step, whatever else we do. And there's this free time, and we have to decide how to spend it. And she and I were talking about it afterwards. I thought it was a great illustration. But I thought about me at the stage of life I'm at. I've had some health challenges on and off over the years. And for me, it's not so much measuring how much time, but how much energy I have. Fatigue has been a great issue in my life, shall I say. And so I have to ask the Lord, so if I have this much energy and then I have to do these things that are mandatory, what would you have me do with the rest, Lord? What do I have to bring? And, you know, I talk to a lot of people in my office about them not thinking they do enough, or they give enough, or they are enough. And that's what I want to talk about today. The Lord doesn't ask for us to give compared to anybody else's giving, either our finances or our time and energy. There's that verse it's in two places, but I'm going to read it out of Luke 21. And it's the first verse. "As Jesus looked up, he saw the rich putting their gifts into the temple treasury. He also saw a poor widow put in 2 very small copper coins. 'Truly, I tell you,' he said, 'this poor widow has put in more than all of the others. All these people gave their gifts out of their wealth, but she, out of her poverty, she put in all she had to live on.'" So right now, that's a great message for us as a church in our financial times about giving, but that's not the direction I feel like I need to go today. It's the same with ourselves, with our lives, with our talents, with our gifts. The Lord has gifted us each differently. He's created our bodies. He knows our limitations. He knows what we have to give. And in my office, I deal with so many people that feel like they're not enough, that they don't have enough gifts, enough talents and skills, that they can never say no if they're asked, because they have to give. And I certainly don't want to encourage people not to respond to God's call. But I'm aware at this stage in my life that I only have this much energy. And so I wake and I want to acknowledge, Lord, you are God. That verse in Deuteronomy, you are God, above you there is no other. Thank you that you are God and I am not. You are the creator. Thank you for your great love. And here I am. Here I am with my widow's mite of energy. This is what I have to give, Lord. This is all I have. It's all I have in me. Would you take it? Would you use it for your kingdom? Would you show me how to be about your kingdom business today with this little bit that I have to give? God doesn't call us to give financially or skills-wise or energy-wise like anybody else. He calls us each individually. He loves us each individually, and he calls us just to bring ourselves to him, to bring ourselves to him. So I want to encourage you to look at yourself. How do you start your day? Do you come before him? Do you thank him for who he is? The Creator God, magnificent Creator God that loves us. And then do you bring all that you have to give to him? It's something that I always need to be reminded of. That little illustration Dar brought was a great illustration for me. Probably for all of us. Lord, here I am. Take me, use me in whatever way you want. I bring my little bit of, for me, it's my little bit of energy. How would you have me use it this day? I hope that's been an encouragement. God doesn't ask us to be anything more than who we are and what he created us to be. Just bring who you are to God, to Jesus today. Bless you.